Welcome back to our channel, Days fans. Is Gabi Hernandez actually going to destroy her only friendship left in Salem? Are you kidding me right now? The writers are about to have Gabi brutally attack Theo Carver, accusing him of the ultimate betrayal. But hold on a second, because the real traitor who blew up Gabi and Philip Kiriakis' relationship is none other than the fabulous Anna DiMera. Hey, Days fans, welcome back. I've got some massive Salem drama to unpack today, and honestly, I am still reeling from this epic plot twist. Before we get into this massive confrontation between Gabi, Theo, and the entire DiMera Kiriakis fallout, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our daily Days of Our Lives deep dives. We are building an amazing community here, and you definitely want to be part of it. Let's be real for a second. Gabi Hernandez is her own worst enemy. The writers have been pushing her down this destructive path for months, and now the chickens are finally coming home to roost. We all know that Gabi planted a bug in Xander Cook's office to steal corporate secrets and feed them directly to Tony DiMera. She actively sabotaged the DiMera merger, completely disrespecting the legacy of Victor Kiriakis. And for what? For a taste of power. But now, Philip Kiriakis knows the truth. He found out about her massive betrayal, and he completely destroyed Gabi when he told her to pack her bags and get the hell out of the Kiriakis mansion. Gabi Jimenez is acting her heart out, portraying a woman who has just lost everything, her boyfriend, her corporate standing, and even her daughter Ariana, who is disgusted by Gabi's bribery schemes. Gabi is at rock bottom, and like a wounded animal, she is lashing out at the closest target. I can't believe the writers are making Gabi do this, but she immediately targets Theo Carver. Gabi goes on a massive warpath, hunting Theo down and aggressively accusing him of being the rat who leaked her secret to Philip. Why Theo? Well, Theo is one of the very few people who actually knew about Gabi's dirty corporate espionage. Theo is an honest, straightforward guy, and Gabi's paranoid mind instantly jumps to the conclusion that Theo must have spilled the beans. I honestly believe this is one of Gabi's lowest moments. Tyler Joseph Andrews is playing Theo with such beautiful vulnerability right now, especially considering Theo is dealing with the mind-blowing revelation that his mother, Lexi Carver, has been resurrected from the dead. Theo does not have the emotional bandwidth to deal with a screeching Gabi Hernandez, yet here she is, pointing fingers and screaming in his face. Imagine the sheer intensity of this upcoming scene. Gabi marching up to Theo in the town square, her eyes blazing with absolute fury, completely ignoring the fact that Theo has always been a loyal friend to her. She's going to hurl wild accusations, calling him a traitor, a backstabber, and blaming him for the absolute ruin of her relationship with Philip. I think this confrontation is going to be incredibly hard to watch because we, the audience, know that Theo is completely innocent. The actor playing Theo is going to give us that perfect mix of confusion and hurt. Theo has autism. He values honesty and direct communication, and being falsely accused of something so malicious is going to cut him deeply. Gabi is projecting all of her own guilt and self-loathing onto Theo, and it is a classic soap opera train wreck. But here is the absolute best part of this entire storyline. The real leak? The person who actually dropped the nuclear bomb on Gabi's life? It is none other than the legendary, the fabulous, the chaotic Anna DiMera. I was stunned. Completely stunned. Leanne Hunley is a legacy character icon, and she is absolutely killing it right now. Anna is the one who marched right into Titan and spilled the tea to Philip. And why did she do it? Because Tony DiMera got on her bad side. This is so perfectly Anna. She doesn't care about corporate espionage or the DiMera merger. She cares about her lifestyle, her husband, and her own happiness. When Tony told her he wanted to stay in Salem and take over as the CEO of DiMera Enterprises because Gabi rejected the job, Anna absolutely lost her mind. If you ask me, Anna's motivation is the most entertaining part of this whole sweeps month drama. Anna hates the dark, brooding, corporate side of the DiMera family. She wants to be sipping champagne in Europe, not watching Tony chained to Stefano DiMera's cursed desk. Tony made the massive mistake of confiding in his devoted wife about his secret alliance with Gabi. He told Anna everything, expecting her to keep her mouth shut. But Tony should know better. You do not upset Anna DiMera and expect her to play nicely. In a fit of sheer frustration and rage over Tony's career plans, Anna decided to take matters into her own hands. She figured if she could just get Philip to convince Gabi to take the CEO job, Tony would be free and they could leave Salem forever. The scene where Anna goes to see Philip is pure soap opera comedy and tragedy mixed into one. Anna waltzes into Philip's office, probably wearing something incredibly glamorous, and just casually drops a nuclear bomb on his desk. She starts talking about how Gabi turned down Tony's latest offer to be CEO. Anna, in her frantic state, says she thinks Gabi rejected the job out of guilt because Gabi is the reason Titan is currently circling the drain. Philip, who is completely in the dark at this point, stops her and demands details. And Anna, bless her heart, assumes Philip already knows. She thinks she's just discussing old news. So she casually brings up the bug in Xander's office. She confirms that Gabi planted it and fed all the Titan secrets directly to Tony. Boom. The look on Philip Kiriakis' face must have been absolutely devastating. Jean-Paul Lavoisier is delivering such a nuanced performance as Philip right now. Philip has been trying so hard to step out from under Victor Kiriakis' massive shadow. He wanted to prove he could run Titan, and he trusted Gabi completely. They had just moved in together. They were exchanging I love yous. And then Anna DiMera sits in his office and casually reveals that the woman he loves is the exact reason his company was sabotaged. Philip realizes that Gabi helped Tony target Titan, nearly destroying Victor's entire legacy. Philip is understandably furious, stunned, and heartbroken. This is the exact moment his love for Gabi turns to ice, leading to that brutal breakup where he throws her out of the mansion. Now, let's circle back to Gabi and Theo. Once the truth inevitably comes out, once Gabi realizes that Anna DiMera was the one who blabbed to Philip, not Theo, the guilt is going to crush her. Gabi is going to deeply, profoundly regret attacking Theo. She's going to realize that she took all of her anger out on one of the only pure, innocent people left in Salem. I honestly think this is going to be a major turning point for Gabi. She has alienated her daughter Ariana by trying to bribe Liam. She has lost Philip. And now she has verbally assaulted Theo. Gabi's gonna have to do some serious groveling if she ever wants Theo to look at her the same way again. But the question is, does Theo even want her in his life after this? This brings us to a massive cliffhanger question. Will Theo reveal that Anna is the one who did it? I think Theo is smart enough to put the pieces together, or maybe he will find out through the DiMera grapevine. If Theo tells Gabi that Anna was the leak, we are setting up a legendary feud. Can you imagine a full-blown war between Gabi Hernandez and Anna DiMera? The sheer amount of sass, the wardrobe clashes, the screaming matches in the town square. I would pay good money to see Gabi try to take down Anna, only for Anna to completely dismiss her with a wave of her martini glass. Theo holds the key to this explosive revelation, and I am begging the writers to let him drop that truth bomb on Gabi. We have to look at this from a historical perspective. Fans who have been watching for the last 5 to 10 years know that Gabi Hernandez is the queen of self-sabotage. Remember the Nick Fallon drama? Remember when she messed with Julie's pacemaker? Remember her obsessive quest for revenge after Stefan died? Gabi never learns from her mistakes. She always thinks she is the smartest person in the room, and she always ends up losing everything because she gets greedy. She had a good thing going with Philip. She had a solid job, but she just couldn't resist the temptation of corporate espionage. And now she is paying the ultimate price. I honestly don't feel sorry for her. She brought this entirely on herself, and blaming Theo is just a pathetic attempt to avoid looking in the mirror. And we cannot forget about the fallout between Tony and Anna. Tony is going to completely lose his mind when he realizes his own wife sabotaged his master plan. Talp Englis and Leanne Hunley have the most incredible chemistry, and their fights are always legendary. Tony trusted Anna with his darkest corporate secrets, and she immediately weaponized them to get what she wanted. It is brilliant, it is messy, and it is exactly why we watch soap operas. Tony's dreams of running DiMera Enterprises might go up in smoke because of Anna's loose lips, and the tension in the DiMera mansion is going to be thick enough to cut with a knife. So, what do you guys think? Does Gabi deserve to lose Philip and her daughter after everything she has done? Should Theo forgive Gabi for falsely accusing him, or should he cut her out of his life for good? And who would win in a screaming match? Gabi Hernandez or Anna DiMera? Let me know your wild predictions and opinions in the comments below. I read every single one of them. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Days of Our Lives spoilers and deep dives. Until next time, stay dramatic, Salem fans.